So the firing trials of Spike NLOS in Poland is not the only major milestone that RAFAEL Advanced Defense Systems have achieved recently in our country, in Poland. So to talk about the second one, I invited Igal Helemski, Corporate Regional Director of RAFAEL Advanced Defense Systems. Hello to you, glad to see you again.
Hello, good morning. Happy to be here again, as always.
So what can you tell us about this upcoming contract?
Well, the trophy, we are mostly happy to see the first entry of the trophy, the active protection system, on the K2 program, K2PL program that will be supplied by Hyundai Rotem. And actually, Poland will join a very unique group of capabilities and customers that will possess probably the only active protection system operational and proven in the world today on the first platform that will enter the Polish forces.
This development has major relevancy to the Polish armed forces, especially given what we are seeing in Ukraine, the proliferation of UAS and loitering munitions of that sort. The movie that you are displaying in the background are the firing trials of Trophy being used against drones. So this is, as far as I know, the only such system in the world where you've published a video of it actually destroying a drone that is incoming to destroy the tank that it carries, the Trophy APS.
Yes. The Trophy APS is under constant evolution since it was initially operated more than 12 years ago. And during the whole time, the whole process, the system is being upgraded with additional capabilities. So the first thing that we learned from our experience and other areas of conflict, that top attack and counter drones is something that must have in a system like APS. So we have currently reaching into several directions how to deal with this threat. And happily we are saying that even now, these days, we are improving and updating the existing system to be able to cope with such elements. The counter UAS and drone attack will be a part that will be fielded and implemented during next year on the existing Trophy. So probably, according to the customer requirement, if the customer would like to have this capability, it will be with the system that is going to be supplied to the user.
So this is not just going to come on newly built systems, but is also going to be available as an upgrade to existing users and existing systems, correct?
Absolutely. This is the case, and we are developing in several directions different capabilities, soft kill and hard kill. And currently, as you may see here, we are already having unique tests and heavily testing the system with this capability. And as I said again, we hope that next year it will be possible for different customers to ask this upgrade of the existing system.
Excellent. So what about the place of production of Trophy? Because I presume that the initial part of the deliveries to Hyundai Rotem are going to be fully made in Israel, with some integration work done by Hyundai Rotem in South Korea. But is this proportion going to change? Is there potential for the local production and manufacturing of elements of the Trophy system here in Poland where the tanks will be assembled?
Hopefully, yes, in the future. Currently, as you said correctly, on this batch of 180 tanks that will be supplied to Poland, 64 APS systems will be delivered through Hyundai Rotem to the Polish forces. Mainly the system is produced by RAFAEL because it takes time to produce it elsewhere, of having in mind the process that takes transfer of technology, implementation, QA, etc. So it will take time. But as for this batch, the entire system will come from RAFAEL. But we are ready at any point of time to start direct discussions with Polish industry to find a way how to locally produce part of the system for the other platforms. The platforms that are being produced in Poland, for Poland, and also other MBTs that already exist in the market, and we need just to find a way how to implement such capability and to immigrate it from the K2 to other platforms. So this is an open issue, but we are, as RAFAEL, ready to start the direct dialogue with the local industry at any point of time.
I think it's important to mention that Trophy can be fitted to other types of vehicles other than tanks. So what kinds of vehicles can use Trophy APS?
As I told earlier, the trophy is under evolution for more than a decade. So we started with a system that's specifically built for tanks, heavy machines, etc. But since then, we are 15 years ahead, had so many upgrades and so much minimization of sub-elements and elements that currently the trophy system is basically half of the weight as it was known previously to the market. And today the system can be implemented basically on any vehicle, 8x8 tracked and MBTs. So carrier like Rosomac and similar are very much qualified to incorporate the trophy system on any configuration, either on the turret or on the chassis. It's only a matter of design and installation. So basically it's a very straightforward work thing and not development, because the system is fully operational on those vehicles as well.
So RAFAEL has a long history in Poland with the production of Spike LR and other weapon systems and capabilities. What else are you showcasing to the Polish Ministry of Defense and also the Polish public here at MSPO?
In addition to the 20 years of us being present here, especially with MSPO and other groups within the PGZ consortium, we are aiming into a situation that for everything that we are offering, including the trophy for the next coming years, hopefully the Polish MOD will decide to implement it in Poland. We are seeking for strategic partnership with every industry which is relevant and applicable to whatever we are offering to Poland. We have many capabilities, RAFAEL, but we chose and picked some that we think that at these times we need them to be useful. We think that they are useful to the Polish MOD. And this is not just a slogan. This is a name for us, a target especially for RAFAEL, to make sure that all the best qualified operational capabilities and systems from RAFAEL, supported by the Israeli MOD, of course, by the choice of the customer, will be implemented here. And it's going to give a great benefit to the Polish industry via production, transfer of technology, maintenance, customer support, third-party marketing and sales through us as our supplier, as the RAFAEL supplier, for specifically the benefit of the Polish MOD to enhance the defense capabilities and also to enhance the local industry capacities and capabilities, introducing those new technologies that we are offering to the market.
So we are also discussing not just the hard stuff, so air defense system, trophy active protection, but also domains like cyber, information exchange, C4I, and so on.
We are ready to implement any technology, any field of operation and technology, be a part of our mutual even development of capabilities, software, space, air defense, and naval systems, cyber, of course, which we know that suffering a lot in our area and also in this area from other sources. So we are very keen of introducing and sharing those capabilities together with the Polish either industry or MOD user to be able to implement those technologies here in Poland for the benefit of all, for our side, for the Polish side, for the industry side, etc.
Igal, Helemski, thank you very much for talking to us and giving us this extensive overview.
Thank you very much for coming again. Happy to see you every time.
Thank you, likewise.